Yo, we are live. Hey, I can say this right now. How WWE Women's Evolution went, how it ended, I wouldn't, no way, no how I would have predicted that it was going to end like this. And I think that's the best, that's the beauty of how this PLE ended. Now, when the PLE first came on, I instantly texted Dylan. I'm just like, yo, bro, like it looked a lot more full, than like a lot of the rumors was online as far as them not selling out. But I still feel like they had a crowd. I feel like they had a hot crowd at that, especially with the lineup that we had. A couple things just off the jump. I'm a little, just a tad bit disappointed because I expected a couple of surprises, especially regarding the battle royal and seeing how WWE posted some content that they haven't posted in years. So had a couple things being speculated, man. But needless to say, women's evolution. I don't know as far as the direction instantly how this is gonna go, especially with the cash in. I'm sure everybody knows already. The cash in with Naomi, and again, we're gonna get to that later. But she took a Raw title. Something that we didn't expect, and I just love. I love how they played on this. As far as thinking that it was gonna go one way, and this joint went completely different direction, y'all. So yeah, women's evolution, bro. So I mean, just from the jump, do you think that they will have more of these in the future?
They need to. 100% they need to, bro. And I mean, we talked about the crowd, whatever. I'm not even mad that it wasn't, packed to capacity, whatever, because the crowd was awesome.
It was live, bro.
That's the only thing that matters.
Yep.
They were into it from the first match to the end. And that's really kind of all you can ask for, you know what I mean? You didn't have like a silent crowd. There was some great matches tonight, man. And we're gonna run down obviously the list, but and there was a lot. There was a lot of wrestling tonight. And overall, bro, I'd rather just give our rating instead of wait until the end. I'm gonna give it now. I'm gonna give it the highest rating that I've given out. I'm gonna be honest, because it surpassed my expectations. I'm gonna give this thing like a 4.7 out of 5.
Dang, really,
The
bro?
only thing it could have made a 5 is if we had some surprise returns.
Yeah.
I didn't really have crazy expectations for that. Me and you were talking about it. We really hoped that was the case.
Yeah.
But bro, after the product tonight, I didn't really need it.
Yeah, facts.
That
It
finish was
didn't
fantastic.
It didn't need the glorified. Oh, we're gonna show every single past woman legend, kind of how they do Saturday Night Main Event. Well, we got DDP in the crowd, or we got him in the crowd. Like they didn't really focus much on that. I feel like they focused 100% on women's wrestling. And not to jump too far in it, man. Like even the speech that Stephanie Valkyrie had, bro. Like she had a great speech, bro.
Yes, she did.
She had a great speech, man, and it was heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? It was a very heartfelt speech that she had. But bro, go ahead and start us off, man. The first match.
First match, we had the triple threat for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We're going to be doing this real quick. Get ourselves onto the side here. Do our little graphic overlays that I figured out.
Over here with the graphics today. Let's get it.
Obviously, I had Becky Lynch retain over Lyra and Bayley. My original
question, bro. Quick question.
Go ahead.
Does Becky look different to you, bro?
As far as what?
Just like like she don't look like Becky Lynch anymore. I don't know, was it that she was gone too long?
Well, like, she had a kid. I will say she's definitely more leaned out than she ever has been.
Okay,
she's not like more muscular than she used to be. You got to remember, bro. She was out for a while. After having her daughter.
She was gone for a minute. Like it just seems like a complete. Like she just looks like a almost kind of like giving me Seth Rollins vibe, maybe with the outfits and just like it's just something different. Like this is how we got different stages of like superstars. This is a completely different Becky Lynch, bro. and I'm rocking with it. It ain't the normal Becky that we've had in the past. It's like I'm liking this Becky. I'm excited to see where this is gonna go.
Yeah, 100%. Real quick, thank you, Mello, for the chat. Can't lie, guys, the top PLE of the year. Definitely wasn't expected with the poor buildups, in my opinion. Yeah, dude, that's exactly kind of my takeaway from this whole PLE. Me and you were both very excited for it,
Yeah.
but we already said, like, we kind of already, we talked about it. They had a horrible build to this
Yeah.
PLE, and the outcome of it definitely surpassed what I think the expectation should have been. But as far as this match goes, Bayley, in my opinion, I really thought was going to win. Now that Becky did retain, she has to win at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Bayley has to win at SummerSlam, bro. You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I am sick of the Bayley disrespect. All right, Bayley has been going on with this Intercontinental feud. She got kicked out of WrestleMania. Give her the belt. Am I alone in this?
I don't know. I'm if you give Becky, I mean, if you take the belt off Becky right now, bro, like what does that do? What does that do for Becky, man? I'm especially with how things have just currently changed at the end. And again, we'll talk more into that. I just feel like some people need to get switched around, bro. Like I can honestly see Bayley winning the women's US championship before the IC championship, because like I just felt with something with Becky Lynch right now, bro. I just feel like that title right now kind of needs her. Now, not saying that Bayley can't, hold that title with prestige. And then, like, I mean, if they have a one-on-one match at SummerSlam, yes, I do think that Bayley will go over. But again, it's just like, what does that do for Becky Lynch? She man, like again, it's just a different Becky, and I don't want them to pull out, put the fire extinguisher on that just yet. I want to see how that cooks up for a little bit. Yeah, look, Mario say Becky needs to stay champ for a minute. I feel like that title needs it. Like if you don't give Becky the keep the IC title, then she has to be in the main event picture. Again, bro, I just feel like, and we talked about this yesterday, you just got certain superstars that are just cemented at that top level, performance. Like I can't see them putting her in a tag division. Like she's up there. Either she's gonna be in the heavyweight championship picture or keep that IC title on her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad. You know what I do like about it now is I feel like now that Becky has it, even if Bayley were to have it, it does give the IC title a little bit more prestige. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she does carry it for a little
and
while.
there's nothing against Bayley, bro. Again, Bayley's one of the four, but if you was some people would probably put Bayley as maybe the least popular. I mean, you got Sasha. You see what she
was the last to join. So
she was. Charlotte didn't 15, 16 time champion. Becky done been in her prime. But I feel like Bayley hasn't really had that prime. We ain't really seen prime Bayley, bro. And I feel like she's had her hug characters. She had the role model character, but like nothing just really like Becky Lynch had the man that was that. Sasha Banks was the boss. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte was the queen. And then you got Bayley. You know what I'm saying? So Bayley, but again, if they had a one-on-one match, I give Bayley the title at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I could definitely see. I don't see that feud ending, but let's go on to the next one. Let's talk about some NXT real quick. Now, NXT kind of stole the show tonight, man. I really do think so. There was a lot of NXT talent tonight. They showed out. And this is the second match that we had tonight. We had the NXT Women's Championship. We both thought maybe Jordan Grace was going to take this one.
Yep.
JC Jane's a star, bro.
You think so, huh?
Bro, I don't know what it is about her in-ring work. She's like a veteran in there.
She is, bro. You know what the thing is, bro? And I was thinking about that crazy when I took my dog outside. I'm like, JC Jane is literally the last one from Toxic Attraction, but the one that no one really paid the most attention to. You get what I'm saying? Like she outlasted Mandy Rose and Gigi Dolan, bro. And now she's getting that time. And it's just sometimes it's like when you give people that opportunity, some just take that brass ring and run with it, bro. And that's exactly what she's doing. Because truth be told, I thought she was gonna lose tonight.
Me too.
I did.
Yep.
I thought she was gonna lose tonight, man. But her retaining, maybe that's not such a bad thing because what is it? What is Brooke Monroe? What do they call
Blake
Blake
Monroe?
Monroe. There we go. I don't know where I got Brooke from, but Blake Monroe. When they go from AEW to WWE, man, I know they always switching up the names, but Blake Monroe, formerly known as Mariah May, she turned heel already. For those who didn't know, she was a heel character in AEW, and that's a nice little surprise, bro. Because I wasn't really feeling this face version of her because I followed her so much in AEW. Like I was expecting her to come over as a heel, and I mean Jordan Grace, it looks like she's gonna stay down in NXT for a little while longer too. So
yeah, I'm not surprised by that finish. But it's a little bit intriguing now that they did have the heel turn and stuff like that, because like I mentioned to you, Jordan Grace is technically on the SmackDown roster. So it's kind of like almost like they maybe got cold feet and didn't want to send her up on the main roster right away with everybody else.
Yeah.
Especially since everybody else on the main roster right now that they had sent up part of that group is cooking with gasoline, dude.
And it's almost like if they send another one up to cook too, it's almost like, dang, bro, like you get it.
And we already talked about it. Like they definitely need talent down there to stay to continue that division down there as well.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's the next thing coming up, but just gonna take a little bit more time for Jordan Grace to make her way to the main roster. The next one that we had right here, you had the fatal 4-way for the women's tag team championships.
Look at Roxanne, man. Roxanne, a little star, bro. She gonna be in there for some time, bro.
Yep.
She that little firecracker, bro. Like she gives me Liv Morgan vibes, bro, and that's why she fits so perfectly in this situation. Like it's so unfortunate, for Liv Morgan. But dang, dog, I just feel like sometimes some people misfortunes can bring just like a bam, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I think Roxanne is gonna be a huge star, and I hope by the time Liv Morgan comes back, because that feud gonna be nasty, bro. I feel like that's gonna be a money-making feud right there, bro. So seeing how they retained the championships, we said it was gonna go one or two ways. Either they were gonna retain the championship, in which we wanted, because the Judgment Day does have all the gold, or they was gonna give it to Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. But it's like, dang, man, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte keep taking L's.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to touch on real quick as well. This was going to be the best match of the night before that main event. The main event was, we're going to get to that. That was insane. But this match was phenomenal, dude. Really, really, really phenomenal. And I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say these two stole the show, bro. I don't know what it is about these two teaming together, but man almighty, was that good. I really did like their chemistry. Like you just said, their kind of interactions in the ring together. They work great as a tag team.
Yeah.
And when we were talking about it originally, I thought it was almost like too big of a star pairing for them to be in the mix in this tag division. I definitely thought if they were going to be tagging, they would have won the titles. It's gonna be fun to kind of see where they go from here. Are they gonna really be in the mix with the tag division?
So, bro. I think somebody's gonna turn. One person, like I can just see Charlotte just turning on Alexa, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, or maybe Alexa turn on her and go on a crazy heel run. But since they didn't win those tag, like I can't see them continually going for those tag titles. Which I mean, maybe they can't, but they're on SmackDown right now. True. You know what I'm saying? Like the Judgment Day holding those titles, I can see that happening. I can see them keeping it for some time, but I definitely can see Charlotte and Alexa finally going at it.
Alexa Bliss is over, bro.
Word.
I mean, did you not? I know. Listen, guys, be honest, all right. Bray kind of was in and out of consciousness for a little bit during this PLE, but Alexa Bliss got some crazy pops, bro. I'm telling you, it's like every single week she gets bigger and bigger pops. That's what it's kind of for me. It's like in the tag division, again, it's kind of like, man, she's almost too big of a star to be in the tag division. Not only that, since the pairing, Bro, I felt so good for Charlotte. I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna be
Because of
honest.
tears and stuff, bro.
Dude, she was getting her flowers tonight. And I think it's from the pairing with Alexa
Yeah,
Bliss. You
yeah.
gotta like, they even said it on the broadcast. Wade Barrett was like, "Man, what a difference 2 months makes." She was
Mhm.
getting booed out
Pulled
of the
out the
building.
building, yeah.
Now she's getting praised.
See,
They
that's
had
but that might be the caveat right there, bro. To have Alexa turn heel and make Charlotte that bigger, face. Get them, have her unexpectedly turn. You know what I'm saying? Why they you get what I'm saying, bro?
I know what
Everybody
you're
think
saying.
it's good. Charlotte has really been beloved and taking over, and then bam, Alexa just turns on her, or Charlotte just turns like I just feel like that can go in a great way, either or, bro.
Hey, man, great way to introduce an Alexa Bliss heel turn is they turn on Charlotte, hop in with the Wyatt Six for a little
Man,
bit,
bro,
right?
we want that bad, bro. We want that bad, man. Kick Nikki Cross out. But Nikki Cross ain't really been in no matches as far as
Nah.
like the YS6 stuff, bro.
Mm-mm.
So we'll
Yeah.
see.
The only other thing I wanted to note real quick about the Fatal 4-Way is, again, another star in the making, Sol Ruka, bro. I say it all the time. She
Yep.
does not have a
She
bad
don't miss,
outing.
bro.
She does not have
She
a
don't miss.
bad out. Bro, she's like the Carmelo Hayes of the women's division down there. She is her, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I don't know what they're gonna do with her down there. Obviously, she's the North American champion, but man,
She money, bro.
yeah, she's money. Let's see. Next one we had here. I mean, you had your goat. You got your goat. You wanted to see her, but she took the L. You had Tiffany Stratton retain. We both pretty much knew this
Yeah.
one 100%.
Yeah.
Trish looked great though.
She did, bro. Like I called some of that one, bro. I was had a headache, y'all, earlier today, man. So I ain't gonna hold you. Couple minutes of the show, your boy was got RKO'd and I was out for a little bit, man. But when I hear that, oh, it's time to rock. Hey, bring your boy back to the 10-year-old self, man. His favorite Trish, but nah, Trish look good out there, bro. She still look good out there, bro. She hit the moonsaults, even though the knees went up. And she took the L, but she still performed, man. It's just, it's great when they do bring back these legends to, have these quote unquote dream matches with, Tiffany Stratton. But it's just sometimes it just sucks because we already know the outcome of it. Who really expected Trish to get a dub? Y'all say that was the worst match of the night? You know why, bro? I just truth be told, Dylan, I feel like this match was so last minute. Out of everything on the card, this match was supposed to have been Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan.
Yeah,
100%. That was supposed to have been that match. So this was one of them last minute. Hey Trish, you know what I'm saying? Can you do us a favor? Women's Evolution, can you pop in? Because soon as Liv Morgan got hurt, then bam, they have to go another direction. Because we definitely seen the Liv Morgan Nikki Bella match. That was definitely supposed to have been happening. And you want to know why, bro? Because when have we gotten 2 world championship matches on the same night? For real. They normally give us 1 championship match.
You know what's crazy about that too, bro, is maybe it was the worst match of the night, but I honestly think it's just because it felt that way because of how good the other matches on the card was.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad match.
It wasn't like it was botchmania or anything like that.
A couple of miscues, but that's just expected, man. Trish is in and out of the ring, but for what it was, I still thought it was a good match. I don't know where she goes from here. I would assume by this point, she had her, the title match. She got it out of her system. She kind of, put over Tiffany in that light tonight. Maybe she retires, I know we're saying that she looked good, but still, like, how many more times can we bring Trish Stratus back?
And to have her lose, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop putting her in these matches, these champ. Like, it was like Goldberg.
Yeah.
Like, granted, Goldberg could have went 50-50. But it's just like y'all putting these, like, they not weekly, they not on the schedule weekly. So what are we to expect? But speaking of Tiffy, bro, like, what does that do, man? Like, I don't want to say Tiffy time is I can't say Tiffy time is over because it's just starting, bro. But I feel like it's sizzling, bro. Like, I feel like it's not as you get what, like, it's I don't know, maybe the attention ain't on her as much right now, bro. But like what's next for her? You know, she got maybe I guess to go up against Jade. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is now you got Naomi as a champion, and I highly doubt that Jade is gonna pick. But it has to be SmackDown though.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen to her.
What?
She's losing to Jade 1,000,000% now.
Why you say that? Why
I'm
you say
fully convinced after tonight.
Wait, tell because here's my thing. Because Queen of the Ring, it said that person has to go against the champion of that show. Mm-hmm. Naomi is the women's world champion, so she's on Raw. So Jade has to go against the SmackDown person, which is Tiffy.
Yes. Yeah, and she's winning.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see her losing.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, everything's a little bit distorted, right? Because we're going to be talking about the next one as well. But that was my initial reaction as soon as this match. Let's just bring it up real quick while we're on it, right? After this match was over, the Jade and Naomi match was over. As soon as Jade pinned her, I was going, she wins. I mean, she looked relatively dominant. I mean, she did take some good bumps in this match, but overall, the outcome, right? I mean, there is no way she's losing to Tiffany Stratton. Yeah. I just can't see it at this point, the way that she's been booked. And especially now that Naomi is the champion.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be on Raw now. And this is just, it's not in the picture. And also, one thing to mention about this match in particular, great match, first off, but Bianca never interfered once.
One bit, yeah.
And I thought that was very surprising because, again, we talked about it. Maybe this was going to set up something for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But now, Jade Tiffy, that's the direction. Naomi's the champion. Obviously, she's going to be in the mix with Io and Rhea and stuff like that now. She has to be.
But it's so, this was, I don't want to say poor timing, but poor timing, bro.
Definitely poor timing, or they're going to throw us a curveball. We're going to have two women's champions on the same show until the draft. Right? I don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works, bro. Real talk, man. Because and clearly, B, she not fully healed. She still got the finger injury. I wonder, did she must have got hurt at WrestleMania.
I think that's when it was.
But I mean, bro, I don't know what direction this goes because, like, yes, Naomi. So what? It's just to me, it's just crazy because we know sometimes, like, after somebody beats you twice, the feud is basically over, and that's what it seems. It legit seems like the Naomi J stuff is done. But how can it be done when, like, Bianca Belair ain't even get in the mix of it yet, bro?
I know.
But also, one thing we forgetting, bro. Guess what?
What's that?
Is Bianca on? She's on Raw, correct?
Yeah. Well, that's another tricky one because Bianca, it was always on SmackDown during the big three, and then all of a sudden she was trickling on Raw when they would have the interactions leading up to WrestleMania. So again, this whole draft scenario is blurry to me.
Then that will make sense because now you got a Naomi Bianca feud on Raw, Jade over here on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? So I some way, somehow, all three of these ladies gotta meet up again. And I'm just trying to see what direction that's gonna happen. But I feel like this feud between them can't be over like this because Bianca didn't even get in the mix yet. So I'm gonna still leave that door open.
I agree 100%. Or this is just one that is a complete wait and see and what's actually gonna happen. So next up, you had the Battle Royal. I thought this was obviously one of those matches. I mean, we did heavily expect some possible.
I thought Paige and AJ Lee was popping up, bro.
But
I ain't gonna hold you.
What did I tell you yesterday, or whenever we did our predictions for Evolution? They had already put out that Battle Royal graphic, and I said it's a Battle Royal.
Yep.
Throughout the history of WWE, a Battle Royal is only a 20-man or 20-woman Battle Royal.
And they all at once.
And once this PLE started and they go, it's a 20-woman Battle Royal, I go, oh, there's nothing happening.
Yeah, facts.
But you did have Stephanie Vaquer, obviously, come out victorious. Bianca wasn't in it, so this was definitely the next one up,
The next
right? I
best
mean,
move. Lash Legend looked good in that match, though, bro. Like, truth be told, if they would have gave her the dub and then she would have fought for that NXT women's shit, I wouldn't have been surprised and I wouldn't have been mad at that either, bro. Like, and that was in her hometown of Atlanta. I thought she was gonna get it at one point. Like was Nikki Bella? I'm like, ain't no, bro. I was about to have another moment, bro. I was about to be like, there's no way they gonna have Nikki Bella win this match, bro, and have her go to Paris just to lose, just how they did Goldberg, just how they did Trish Stratus. It's like, don't have her go all the way to Paris just to lose.
But here's the thing. Let's talk about Paris real quick. Here's your winner.
I don't know who she's gonna go against, bro.
Like, NAOMI.
You think, but this happens after SummerSlam, though. Let's not act like WWE won't take that title off of NAOMI, bro. Like,
if that's the matchup for Paris, Stephanie Vaquer is your new women's world champion.
No,
dude,
no.
Stephanie Vaquer is so over right now.
Over, bro, but
she's the only one. Think about it, though. She's the only one out of the group that's been up so far without a belt. Roxanne Julia got the title quick. That's why I said they had to put her in this big spotlight, and they did. She won the Battle Royal. She's getting the title match. Who knows who's going to be the champion by this time? Like you said, it is after SummerSlam, but man, I definitely can see it. And honestly, I ain't mad at it.
Let's read this again, bro. Let's read this again. It says #1 contender for a championship match. Who's to say she won't pick Julia? And they have a U.S. championship. I don't think she's going for the big goal, bro. It's not stating, heavyweight like a women's world champ. It just said a contender for a championship match. That could be the Intercontinental Championship. She can go against Becky Lynch. Now I can see her beating Becky Lynch.
I could too.
And pass that torch. Not necessarily even a passing of a torch, because Becky still got time. But because Stephanie Vaquer is on Raw. You know what I'm saying? Becky's still a champion. Now that's how Becky makes it past SummerSlam.
That's a good point. I didn't read the fine print.
But the fine print does not say a world championship match. She gonna wind up going against Julia to kind of relive those NXT moments, those Japan moments, the indie days or whatever the case may be. But I think she's gonna go for one of the mid card titles, because I can't see her beating Jade, and I just feel like the NAOMI stuff, y'all got something cooking for that. And I don't think y'all got it cooking to the point y'all gonna put the belt on her and have her lose it to Stephanie. Y'all might have her lose it to Bianca, but Stephanie, nah. And that's not saying that Stephanie won't make a good champion. I just think that they got something planned with this NAOMI joint.
You might be right. You definitely might be right. I didn't catch that. I didn't read that little part down there. But let us know down below right now, guys. I mean, what do you guys think? You guys think that it's going to be for one of the mid quarters, or you think maybe she does get I don't know. I don't know if she gets that world title, but again, we're going to have to wait and see.
Gotta wait and see.
I do have one thing. Also, by the way, great spot, Kalani Jordan, another standout from NXT.
Yeah. She hit him with the Kofi Kingston old school joint, bro.
Yep.
She did it so effortlessly too, bro.
So good.
She used that core to just get back up. Hey, shout out to Carmelo Hayes. I know he was at the crib cheering his Beyonce on, man. Shout out to them.
Lash Legend, and like you already mentioned, and Jada Parker, bro.
Jada Parker's a star.
Huge pop. Did you hear the whole freaking arena was going, Miss Parker,
bro? I'm surprised they haven't put that in a like. See, it's just so crazy now with the whole NXT stuff. You got Jordan Grace down there, but at least
Lloyd thinks it's a mid Carter, by the way. But yeah,
this is so. I agree with you as far as Sol Ruka. The person who's gonna beat Sol Ruka for that NXT North American Women's Championship should be Jada Parker, and that be her way. But I know she got Zarya, out there too. So like, I don't know if they're gonna have her turn and have her take it. But I can see Jada Parker having that championship before the year is out, and Sol Ruka moving up, to the main roster too.
Dude, there's been a lot of standouts lately. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, like, you know what's funny too is like back in the old school NXT days when they would introduce them into like the Royal Rumble for the first times and stuff like that, like they would get some reactions, but it wasn't like big reactions.
Now, bro,
Tonight,
like mugs are known, bro.
they're
You know what
getting
I'm
bigger
saying?
reactions than the
Then
main
some of the
stars.
yeah, bro. Some of them people are over, bro. NXT, like when I say this women's division is so A1 right now, bro.
Yeah,
You know, coming from days where you only had really two, like your main ones would be Trish and Lita and Molly Holly, to now you can name about 10 to 15 like women stars, bro. Like real, let's just jump to the main event, bro. Rhea Ripley,
let's
megastar,
do it. Let's do it.
mega star, bro.
Obviously,
Surprisingly,
we know the winner out
yeah.
of it,
We know
so
the
we don't
winner
have
of the match, but it became a triple threat at the end. But you know,
match
always,
of the year.
bro.
It was a match of the year.
I got a question for you, bro.
Go
I got
ahead.
a question, okay? And I need an answer.
Go ahead.
All right, who was down longer? CM Punk when he went through that Slim Jim table, or that referee during this match, bro? Who took a longer nap, bro? Because
Who
they
took a
went.
longer nap, Break or the referee? That's what I want to know.
Hey, truth be told, bro, I'm gonna say the referee, bro. Bro, they fought in the crowd. They had their spots in the crowd, bro. They got
That was
ring.
wild.
Bro, she was out for some time, man. But
Yeah.
dog is Rhea. Rhea Ripley is so over, bro, that you don't even need to put the title on her, man.
Just gonna say this, yeah.
I'm happy for Naomi, bro, but Rhea don't need that belt. She is that over. You know, I'm like, she's that over that she don't need the championship. You know what I'm saying? To continue to catapult her. It was a great match.
Dude, it was match of the year.
From start to finish. Those two got some chemistry. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought Io was gonna turn heel and was gonna have some help from like
Really?
somebody. Yeah, bro. Yeah, cause some of those spots when they were just down in the mat, I was waiting to see, like after the Spanish Fly, I thought Oscar was gonna come out, bro. I didn't expect Naomi, but I did expect some kind of interference. But I Naomi coming out, I didn't expect. But when she did come out, yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 match. I thought that she wasn't gonna cash in. Like I thought Jay was gonna come out or Beyonce. So I thought somebody was gonna stop her from cashing in because she had the briefcase and was gonna hit Io, but she kept waiting, like ring the bell, ring the bell. So when they run that bell and I'm like, oh man, we got a new champion. We got a new champion.
You know what it was too is she came down and she was yelling, "Ring the bell." They had already rang the bell
They rang
before
the bell.
Yeah, I was like, "Wait a second, they ring the bell. This is
They
official."
run the bell twice, so that's what I'm just, when she was like ring it, I'm like, they already run the bell.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking like somebody else was about to come out and stop the cash in. So hey, Naomi, shout out, hey bro, shout out to Naomi.
Let me say this too. We talked about it already. Naomi MVP of 2025 so far.
You giving it to her, bro?
100%. I mean, Liv Morgan last year, 2024
Yeah.
MVP. Naomi takes it for 2025, already 6 months into the year. 100% MVP of 2025. She's been in the second biggest storyline going for consecutive months now. That whole Jade Cargill, obviously the Bianca stuff, and the way she transformed her character.
That's what I was about to say.
Man.
I was about to say that, bro. She went from the glow to this. It was almost like an instant switch from her. And that's why I feel like sometimes when superstars be stuck in these characters, kind of like Bianca, bro. I'm like, I'm waiting for that Bianca heel turn. Like she's still Bianca, but like a little bit more. I'm telling you, bro.
Right on cue. That was crazy.
Bianca needs that heel turn. And I've been caught because sometimes you just get tired of that. The characters, excuse me, whether they are face or not, some of those characters get stale.
Yeah.
And Naomi did a fantastic job with switching her character over, bro. And it's just crazy to think that she's actually lost both of the matches against Jade. But sometimes even taking those L's on a night like this, like those L's don't mean nothing compared to the dub that she got. Like, who cares that she lost earlier in the night. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
she's the women's world champion right now, bro. And again, phenomenal match between Rhea and Io. I'm loving what I'm seeing, dealing on the strength that now we just threw Naomi. We just threw another piece, into the mix, bro. A different ingredient, something fresh, something like we haven't seen Io and Naomi. We haven't seen Io and Rhea, bro. So like now I feel like they switching Bianca with Naomi right now. Like let's put because we've seen Bianca and Rhea, we've seen Bianca and Io, so I'm liking this. I'm liking this, bro. I'm liking it. And like somebody just said, hopefully we get that Bianca turn on Jay. Because if Jay does win that championship at SummerSlam, I guarantee you we get a Bianca heel turn.
I'm still iffy on the whole if Bianca is actually going to turn heel.
She needs it, bro. She needs it. She needs that.
I think she does as
truth be told, bro, and sorry to cut you off, bro. We used to think of, oh man, like Bianca is the John Cena, with the Make-A-Wish. And to be honest, bro, Rhea then took that spot. Rhea is that girl now, bro. So now I feel like Bianca can go ahead and switch up now, bro. I feel like this is a pivotal point for Bianca's career. You know what I'm saying? Like she needs that heel turn, bro. She needs it bad. And again, like she's done all the Make-A-Wish and all the the stuff that most face do. But truth be told, right now, bro, Rhea is the face of the women's division. Bianca was like a couple years ago. Bianca had a streak where she was like the face of the women's division for like 2-3 years straight. I think Rhea has that baton right now, which opens the door for Bianca to go ahead and do some different things, man. And this is the perfect time to have her and Jay, because we've been wanting it. We've been wanting it. It's time to slowly start giving us that.
I think it's also like it's the perfect shoe-in for it. You know what I'm saying? With all the history between these three, it's kind of just like here's the thing. If it doesn't happen with this built-in storyline, I don't think it will ever happen.
No, Mania, bro. This match is gonna like before Jade even came to the WWE. It's always been Jay versus Bianca. But
you got to remember how Jade came in, though. Do you remember how she came into WWE? The very first interaction she ever had with anybody. What were they trying to set up?
Her and Charlotte.
And those two are the furthest apart right now than ever before.
I think the money is with Bianca and Jay, bro. But,
right now, 100%. Yeah.
Heel. And the thing is, Bianca was light years ahead of Jade in the ring, bro. They gotta get Jade prepared for a WrestleMania match against Bianca Belair, bro. She got up to Mania, bro, because this is damn near night one WrestleMania main event match, bro. If they do it right, but they can start with it now. And it's not like they don't do long-term, rivalry. We still on CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, bro. Like we still there. Well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully if Seth is, they could be kayfabe and it could be legit. But heel Bianca face Jay, it needs to be done.
100%. Overall, I already gave my rating of the show. You know what? Before that, I do have one other thing I wanted to mention real quick. Here was the initial poster for Evolution tonight, okay? There's one person in here. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. There's one person in here never even made an appearance. Go ahead. I want to see if you can spell.
You want to say Kairi Sane?
Nope, she was there.
Oh, yeah, because she was in a tag match. Why is Kiana James over there?
Kiana James was even backstage tonight as well with Scarlett.
Huh.
She's on the posters. She's backstage
in a minute.
But we even talked about this, like, what happened with her, bro?
Wait, did Dakota Kyle in too?
No.
Oh, okay. Somebody put Dakota. T put Dakota. And I'm like, hold on a minute.
No.
Kiana James is over there,
weird?
bro. Unless Now here's my question: are they missing any other women wrestlers? Maybe they just wanted to put all of the women wrestlers on the main roster up there because she is on Raw. She's just
I
injured.
mean,
Like, are we missing anybody else? Like, I feel
there's
like they just
gotta be people who didn't make the PLE.
like who, bro? Bro, I seen Natalia was up there, bro. Like, we ain't seen
That's
Natalia on.
no, she's been with Maxine. You got to remember, she's been
Oh
with
yeah, bro.
Maxine. Yeah.
And she been down there in Evolve too, bro. But
Yeah.
bro, even look at it, like, bro, they even got an outdated photo of Julia on there, bro. They don't even got the updated Julia. They got NXT Julia, not even Julia with the braids on here, bro. So
Yeah, I just thought it was very interesting because they literally posted it tonight again, and I had noticed it the other day, and I go, man, she hasn't been on here for a long time. Is she actually going to be in this battle royal? And she wasn't. So I don't
yeah,
know what they're doing with her. Not entirely sure why they were advertising her. She's there. Obviously, she
yeah.
was backstage
They
with
said
Scarlett.
maybe she's coming back soon. I don't know, because like when they have them backstage, like clearly, like
Maybe she'll be part of the draft.
maybe I don't know.
But she was a part of that other draft, and she never even she one appearance. That was
One
it.
appearance and she got hurt. Yup.
Yeah, so very interesting. But overall, your rating of Evolution?
I gotta rewatch it again, bro, because again, certain points that I did miss, but from what I saw, it was great, bro.
Yeah.
It was and really the icing on the cake, bro, again, was a heartfelt message from Stephanie Valkyria, bro. Like, I feel like everything she said, she meant. You know what I'm saying? She was like, English not my first language, but wrestling is. Like,
that was great.
It was great, bro. Like, that was a promo, dog. And that was a promo, and you can tell, like, they're trying, like, with their international stars. I always tell you this, bro. I'm just like, I feel like certain international stars, because of the language barrier, it's tough for some. But you got the women, bro. The women, it's different with the.
She almost transcends that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even matter if she
It don't matter, bro. Even when Julia talk and Oscar talk, bro, it's just like I love it because they trying, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they trying and they giving their best, and they know in order to be here, they have to, have these promos together, bro. So she stumbled a couple times, man, but like she's trying, dog. Like, to me, it was just like a pure joy of a promo just to watch, bro. Like
100%.
It was great. It was great. It was great.
It was awesome. I really enjoyed this PLE. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys all thought of the PLE. I thought it was fantastic. Again, very much surpassed my expectations. Oh, I mean, maybe not 100. Well, yeah, I mean, it was definitely way better than last night's Saturday Night Main Event. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they got
so. Let us know down below what you guys thought. Let's see. Yeah, she's a beast. Absolute. She's a beast. Gonna be a major superstar. So let us know down below in the comment section. Like the video.
Stephanie was out there speaking that Spanish too, boy. Like, Stephanie, I love me some Stephanie McMahon, bro. Like, Stephanie is another, and sorry to prolong it, but Stephanie is another one of those just like pure joys to just like, see, bro. So it was great to see the women getting their flowers tonight, bro. Because again, this generation of women wrestling, bro, is entertaining, man. So take us home.
Let me ask you one quick thing before we wrap this up. The last thing, the only really honestly nitpick or critique that I saw on this whole card was they didn't have a woman announcer on the commentary table, and I guess they definitely did that in the previous. I think they had like Beth Phoenix or obviously Renee Paquette was there. Yeah. They didn't have one.
They could have.
And by the way, Michael Cole was calling Candice LeRae Candice Michelle. I mean, bro, Candice Michelle hadn't been there in 20 years.
He got to apologize to Candice LeRae in the morning. Yeah, bro. Nah, definitely some women representation should have been on the announced thing. But it was great that they had all women announcers, though. I definitely love that, though.
Referees, you mean?
The ring announcers.
Oh, ring announcers and referees too.
And referees. Yep. So yeah, shout out to them, man. For real.
But guys, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share our content. Again, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff this week laid out as well. And yeah, man. Again, I thought it was a great weekend of wrestling. Anything else, bro?
That's it, man. Take us home.
All right, man. You got your boy Dylan.
Got your boy Break.
And we are out.
Peace.
Peace.